this one's done. Here you go, hun. Of course. Be careful and share with your brother, okay? Hey, stranger. Wow, that nap really took you out, huh? You look like you were in another dimension. S'more? Here you go. No, I'm fine. I'm not a huge fan of s'mores. I just like making them. Or, well, I like making them for our friends' kids. Yeah, right? One minute we're complaining about algebra class, and the next our friends are getting married and having babies. Like, seriously? Who told you could grow up? That's, like, not allowed. We missed you at dinner, by the way. I know you said you weren't feeling well after the drive up, so I saved you a plate. But, between you and me, it was probably for the best that you didn't come. Yeah, just some basic things, though. Some names were called, drinks were spilled, but everyone involved took it outside before they could cause an even bigger scene. Yeah, some of the Centaur staff came by to see what the commotion was and escorted him out of the grounds. Try the fish. What do you think? Yeah, pretty good, huh? Nothing. Just look up. The sky's incredibly clear tonight, which is such a relief. I've wanted to stargaze all week leading up to this trip, but when we got here last night, it was so cloudy. I was honestly really disappointed. Well, hey, as someone who grew up in the city and never had the chance to see the sky completely filled with stars, this is an incredibly exciting moment for me, so hush. You know, when I was a kid, I wanted to be an astronaut so badly. I feel like that's something all kids wanted to be at some point in time, but unfortunately, reality and practicality is also a side effect of growing up, so I turned my attention to other areas. I always wondered what it was like out there. If there were other people on other planets looking at the same stars as we are. How it might look to actually see one up close. I remember being so obsessed with space and the night sky that my parents actually pulled their money together and got me this little, like, stargazing telescope kit yeah, for my birthday one year. We didn't have much, so it meant the world to me that they would do that for me. I remember sitting up all night, sifting through the pages, reading about all the various planets and constellations that we were able to see. I tried my best with the telescope, but on most nights I could only manage to see the moon and its craters, which honestly was more than enough for me. I wonder when I lost all that. Wonder about all that. Yeah, that's it. Growing up. The enemy of all childhood dreams, huh? Not that everyone gives up on them, mind you. Otherwise, there would be no astronauts or paleontologists or vets or dancers or actors. Yeah, I suppose I just lost interest, or rather, I just wasn't as brave as they were. And what about you? What did you want to be growing up? Really? Oh my god, that's so cute. Yeah. God, you're genuinely the cutest. Yeah. Yeah, you are. Says who? Says me. I think you're cute, so therefore you are. It's just facts. Are you gonna go back to your cabin soon? I think some of them are gonna go to the barn for late night cocktails, and some of the others are gonna go fairy hunting. And yes, I am using hunting as a relative term. No, I think I'm just gonna stay here and stargaze for a bit longer. Actually, speaking of childhood dreams, I was going through my closet for this trip and found this. Yep, my old stargazing guidebook, with information about all the planets and constellations in our solar system. Rude. I'm not a hoarder, I'm just incredibly sentimental. Well, if you're gonna make fun of me, then feel free to join the others at the barn. No. Good. You'd better be sorry. Now then, let's see. Oh, over there. Nope, look, just right there. Do you see those 3 stars? The brightest ones. They form the summer triangle. Yeah, their names are Vega, Altair, and Deneb. Or Deneb. Not sure how you pronounce that. Anyway, they're a part of their own respective constellations as well. Lyra, Achelia, and Cygnus. No, you can only see that one during winter months. Yeah, there is a love story involving that one, but there's also a love story involving 2 of the stars I just mentioned. Want to take a guess which ones they are? I mean, you can only get it wrong once, so... Yeah, it's Vega and Altair. There are different variations of this story across different cultures, so I'll just tell you the versions that I know best. Well, once, the stars Vega and Altair fell in love. However, because it was against the rules for stars and deities to have romantic relationships with one another, the heavens separated them. Altair was sent down to Earth and reincarnated to live out the rest of his life as a mortal cowherd, and Vega was made to weave every single cloud in the sky for the rest of eternity. Eventually, Vega was able to go down to Earth and was briefly reunited with Altair. They were married and had children. But, unfortunately, when the heavens discovered their treachery, they were separated once more. Altair was able to follow Vega into the heavens, but just as they were going to be reunited once more, they were separated. The heavens created a river of stars, separating them for all eternity. The river of stars is what we know as the Milky Way. The separated lovers and their children were devastated, and eventually the heavens took pity on them, allowing them to meet once a year on the 7th day of the 7th month. Yeah, kind of bleak, and definitely not the most accurate or descriptive retelling, but hey, at least Zeus wasn't behind this one, huh? I don't know. I think it's lovely. In a way, I suppose. A very tragic way. In any case, it's a comfort that human beings have been telling love stories for as long as we've been around. I don't know, I think the idea that there's someone out there who will love you enough to do anything to be with you is... it's comforting. I suppose the journey of finding that one person can be demoralizing. So we write, and we create in order to offset those emotions. Oh yeah, I've tried and failed more times than I can count. Oh, please. Anyone will be lucky to be with you. don't talk about yourself like that. In any case, well, I haven't really told anyone this, but since we're friends, I think it's fine that I tell you, but you can't tell anyone, okay? Not for a while, at least. I think I found the person that I want to be with. The person who I want to share all my good days and my bad days with. What's with that look on your face? You look like you're about... Well, maybe I shouldn't say. Who? What do you mean, who? You really don't know, do you? It's you. I like you, you stupid, beautiful idiot. I always have. Oh, well, not always, but for as long as we've been friends. I just didn't tell you because I didn't... Well, I thought it wouldn't be fair on you. I've gotten into friendships without realizing that the only reason why the other person wants to be friends with me is so that they can get with me. And I didn't want to come off that way with you. Yeah, well, looking back, I really should have said something sooner, huh? Really? You like me too, huh? Well, why don't you prove it? Yeah, prove that you like me too. Kiss me. I dare you to kiss me. Or are you too? Shut up. You and I both know that if I didn't dare you to, you wouldn't have done it for the next millennia. I'm really glad you did, though. Even if I did have to dare you to.